Well, hello, and how are you doing? Welcome to Plant Based Tarot. Ooh, okay. Welcome to Plant Based Tarot. I am the goddess, the conjuress, Jess. I have many other names, many other nicknames I've been given. Anyways, how are you on this beautiful Sunday or whenever you are watching this? I hope that you are all well. I hope that you are all divine. And I myself am in a miraculous spot with life at this moment. Um, I am detoxing my mind, my body, my soul. I'm detoxing my life at this moment, and I am preparing myself for the next levels, the next movements, the new paradigm shifts that we are all entering, but we are entering them in our own way, at our own time, and in our own space of levels. And I just feel like Spirit has been telling me this is time for me to prepare myself for my own personal paradigm shift. And with that being said, I am in a nesting moment. I'm in a nesting spot where I am healing my mental, healing my emotion, healing my thought process, my action process, my shadow work. Not healing my shadow work, but diving into it deeper so that I can understand more of myself. You can't go through this life, or maybe you can. I'm just not that type of person. But most of us cannot go through a whole lifetime without knowing ourselves if we are called to do something higher than to just live, work, pay bills, and die. Okay? I, for one, am not one of those. You can take that bullshit on somewhere else, but it's not for me, okay? I'm I've been called to be a healer. I've been called to be someone who takes care of others. That's what it is. I take care of people, as well as I understand people in many ways. Hello, Pisces 310 here. Master number, master life path is 11. So not only that, I walk in between the divine spirit world and the divine world of this marketplace, this earthly realm, because due to the fact that I'm a Pisces, but I am also the master number 11. So I have been blessed twice to be in and out of both worlds. And sometimes I be in and out of both worlds at the same damn time. People don't even be understanding. I swear to God, I be in school, I be listening, but I be somewhere else. I be at work. Oh, I'm never at work. I'm never there. My body is just there. My consciousness is always somewhere else. But this is just the time to learn how to understand self. You cannot escape yourself. You have to go into your flaws, your mistakes, to find credibility, accountability, and responsibility for your actions for the future, as well as actions for the present time, and learn how to heal and release those negative thought process, those negative thought actions, those negative patterns of doing, thinking, saying, and of such from the past, because the past is no longer within us. Okay? Yesterday is dead. Tomorrow is not promised. Now is the time to focus on what you want to do. So it's not only the new year, But springtime has sprung, and it's also time for spring cleaning. Many people do spring cleaning at this time. Well, not only that you need to learn how to spring clean self of your home, but you need to spring clean self of your soul. What is it that no longer serves you? What habits that you have had in the past that help you cope? Because it damn sure did not help you heal anything, but it helped you cope, that you need to learn how to release so you can find healthier ways of taking care of yourself to be more of a sufficient being, not only for yourself, but for the collective in this time. Because as a unit, we are in this world together, and people don't understand that. We are not here to be selfish beings. Was the plants selfish beings? And they continued to grow? No, they learned how to grow. They knew how to release in the winter and die and then be reborn again. We as a whole unit of humans have to go back to that understanding, because we once knew how to do that. Now we don't. Now for some reason we think that it's all about us. No, we are in this world together, and if we are not collectively as a unified being as a whole, we're not going to make it through as a whole. I'm just saying. See, my little light done fainted and stuff. I didn't. Excuse you. Thank you. Anyways, y'all. It's time to just understand that it's not just about your selfish needs in life. Yes, please take care of yourself because you come first, but also learn how to share your wisdom, your knowledge to help others get along in the path. You know, understand that when we are thinking like plants, we are growing, shedding, and releasing and being reborn again. We are growing through the process of what we once did not understand how to go through. We are shedding those old limiting belief patterns and cycles so we can shift into our new paradigm. And we are dying. Our egos are dying, so they can be laid to rest once and for all, and for our heart chakras to be presented as the unification of who we really are. We are dying from our egos. Our egos are now being perished, so our soul can be reborn. And we can come up as a collective, as human beings, as neighbors, to take care of not only thyself, but to take care of others. But we have to learn how to make sure ourselves are at whole before we can do any of that as a collective. If you want to see change in the world, you have to first and foremost start with you. Have to start with you. Now, we are going to get into one card deck, one oracle, one message from the spirit. I have talked too much, and now I want to get into the card of the day. This beautiful, delective Sunday. I hope everyone is able to rest sometime today, because we all deserve that rest. And I will be pulling from the Threads of Fate Oracle, Rose Edition. That's probably backwards as hell since I'm using my front camera, but you know what I mean. And I'm not going to sit up here and edit nothing out, because what you see is what you get, baby. Authentically. This is so cute. I'm going to get me some more decks from them. They thebomb.com, and up my alley with that mermaid shit. Okay, y'all. Dearly beloved spirit, thank you for this day, for my ancestors that walk with me, my divine mothers that teaches me, and everyone who is always surrounding me in peace, love, harmony, and unity. I ask right now to be humbled into knowing the true message that is being sent not only for myself but to my collective family as well, my soul tribe who are watching this, so that we can all understand the message that you are sending through me, through the cards clearly, dear spirit. Thank you for rising me up once again out of the bed this morning, and thank you for allowing me to be another vessel for you. I am learning as I go, but I am grateful that I am able to step into this journey of being a servant and a practice of you, beautiful, kind spirits, beautiful, kind souls, beautiful, kind ancestors and angels. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Share. Okay, so we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna try not to pull too many cards today because I don't want this video to go over 20 minutes. I'm only pulling one card because I'm also in the middle of meditating and doing my little Sunday studies. Haven't had time to have my self-care, and my self-care is to sleep, meditate, and watch strange things on YouTube like historical facts, aliens, Atlantis, how did we get here, why are we here, the Anunnaki, who are they, why are they here, what are we connected to, how are we connected to them, things of that nature, and other things. But comment below if y'all want to see anything else from me. Like, it doesn't have to be just readings of the cards or energetic readings, but if y'all want to have like little girl chat or whatever, little tribe chat, we can say, because I welcome all people, all genders, all races, all kinds. Tribal chats. We can have tribal chats. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I think I'm gonna y'all, wait a minute. I think I'm gonna start doing that. Little tribal chats. We gonna, cause I'm shuffling and shit. Tribal chats. We gonna start doing that. I like that. That sounds good. Sounds good. All right, spirit. Talk to me now. What is that needs to be said for the collective on this beautiful Sunday? I like it. Show y'all when I shuffle. Ooh, too many cards, spirit. Too many cards now. Too many cards. This one did pop out. I like that, but we're going to... It says, dare to dream. That's just overall, dare to dream. I need one solid card for today. It's windy outside, but it feels so good. Y'all, I'm a spring baby. 310, hello, Pisces up in this. Brand new deck. This was a birthday gift for me, actually. The Wilding. Oh, wait a minute. Nobody else? Anybody else has anything to say? Anybody else? Anybody else? Anybody else? If y'all know it or not, spirits be living up in these cards too. See? Once again, the Sovereign came out. I didn't show y'all earlier, but the Sovereign was one of the first Damn. Oh. Ancestors, okay. But the Sovereign came out, which means you are authentically needing to be you. This is the time where nobody is being that mask shit. No pun intended. Nobody is being who they want us to be. You know, your parents, your collective, your teachers. It's not time for that. We are here to create the new world, the new earth, and the new way of living, thinking, and doing, okay? It's at the bottom of the deck. First deck pulled out was the Wilding. The Wilding. When you are natural, when you are thinking free, when you are being authentically you, you will possibly tend to be called the wild child. You'll possibly tend to be called the free one. You'll possibly tend to be called the one who goes beyond measures, the wilding. It's time for you to release that inner peace that you have, but do it in a very significant way. Maybe this is time for you to show off your wild side that you do potentially have, the side that you always have seen yourself being, but you have allowed the world to create your path for you up till this point. And that point is now turning into a period, boo. We're done with that, okay? It's time for you to now call upon your spiritual side, the side of the warrior, the side of the goddess, the side of the god, and show that wild-hearted spirit that you have. Maybe you just want to walk outside barefooted and listen to the trees talk. Being in the wild, listening to animals, listening to the elements, understanding yourself as who they are. Let me say that one more time. Understanding yourself for who they are. They, the animals. They, the trees. They, the water. They, the air. They, the fire. They, the earth that is underneath us. The wilding. They, the wilding. Underworld. Shadow work. Some of us have been through the changes of the shadow work. Some of us have just now begun how to spark it up. Some of us don't even know what the hell it means, but we've been hearing it for so long, we just trying to tap into it. The shadow work is your shadow self, who your ego alternates into. It is your habits that keep you sane, per se. It is your habits and your thought processes that you have been holding on for this for so long, and you just don't need that energy anymore. The underworld, your shadow work, is the side that people don't need to see, the side that you don't want people to see about yourself. You know, it's your habits, it's your ugly side, per se. But I don't want to say it's your ugly side, because you can also turn your shadow side into your beautiful side and embrace it. You just have to learn how to be more diligent and self-disciplined when it comes down to learning about your shadow side. Your shadow side shows more characters of who you are, and it also shows if you are willing to stay that way, or if you are noticing flaws in yourself and you want to change it. Because you can change anything. Think of spiders. You know, we have the weaver here. The weaver, the one who creates out of creativity. The ones who think from the top of their minds out of something and weave it into existence. You can weave your life back together as whole, even though he or she may have broken your heart into tiny pieces. Baby, guess what? You can weave that motherfucker right back together. And you can weave it better than it once was before it was even tainted. You can weave your soul back into place, mending yourself, mending your emotions, mending your heart value, your heart structure. What is it that made you hurt in the first place? Besides those lovers of yours, was it your parents? Was it family members who told you couldn't, or you're not going to, or you can't, or you ain't, or you won't? The ones who broken and shattered every piece of your being? It's time to take matters back into your own hands and weave that shit together, because you got this. And this is the energy of the full moon. We're in the full moon. Happy full moon of Libra. Balance, baby. We are talking about straight balance, purity of balance. We are learning how to, once again, the wildin', once again, bottom of the deck, the sovereign, once again, shadow working, the underworld, being our authentic self. And when we are being our authentic self, that means that we have to go into place. We have to fall into these lines of creativity as well as knowing. We have to understand that if we want to be our best self and shine like the sun or glow like the moon, we have to understand every part of ourselves. There's no escaping the self, because you are you, and you're going to be you until you transcend into the different dimensions of the world, the different realms. You're going to be you forever. So why allow yourself to be demolished, diminished, decimized, when you are all you have? And I know you want the best for you. So why bother to worry about what others are doing at this moment when it is your time to finally shine? It's your time to finally shine. It is your time to finally shine. Be true to yourself. You don't have to owe anybody else an explanation of your truth but to you. And I think that is the best person at this time that you owe the world to. They deserve your authentic truth, your authentic self. Who are they? They are you. You deserve your authentic self. You deserve your authentic truth. And you deserve your authentic peace. May you be blessed. May you be well. And may you focus on healing. So once we heal thyself and learn how to become whole, into a collective, the world will then finally know peace. After the world has been ravished and the animals are being extinct, there will come a tribe from all colors, creeds, races that will save the earth and create anew. And those tribal people will be called the warriors of the rainbow. Us and our children, our children's children, our children's children's children are that tribe. I got that quote from the great other Piscean guide, Mr. Ralph Smart. Peace King to you. If you ever watch this, I watch your videos all the time. I adore you. I love you. You are my morning inspiration. Be authentically you. Peace. Together is better.